Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass class with me, Dyslexic Gamer, as we start off a new playthrough of This Is the Police, 2nd edition, or This Is the Police 2. I played the first, This Is the Police, and I really liked the game. I don't really feel like playing it through again, but another came out, so I thought, fuck it, let's bring it onto the channel. And this will be another, hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be another complete playthrough. We'll have to see. Without further ado, let's start off. At approximately 1 in the morning, the Sharpwood Police Department received an anonymous call. The source said he knew where we could find the headquarters of the Neckties, a gang of drug traffickers that recently arrived in town. The anonymous informant is rarely reliable, but for Sheriff Wells, shutting down the neckties was the department's primary goal. So he immediately went to the address indicated along with 2 other officers for backup. Ooh, this is new. I mean, no shit, this is a new game, but this wasn't in... Oh, can we zoom in more? No, we can't. There's a dead body there. Who leaves? What the? Is that a bear? His guts are hanging out. Okay. Hang on a minute. There's bad people doing bad things. Okay. So this is, okay. So it's got a bit of an XCOM type feel. I know this won't go well when I'm in control. I mean, I am in control, but I'm being told where to stick my people. It's not. I mean, facing must be important. Okay. A little bit odd. If the enemy spots you, then he will raise the alarm during his turn. If the alarm is raised, cops are visible even if they're behind cover. But cover still provides a hard target to hit. Okay. Whack the criminal with your baton to the head, or he'll raise the alarm. Well, baton to the face.
Roger.
Arrest the criminal. Yes, let's arrest him. I feel... Now, this is an American game. I feel that the police would not have been so light-handed. Something just tells me that, yeah, maybe they probably wouldn't have just batoned him to the head. Sure, go there for whatever reason. A 580, huh? I can tase him. Tase him. Yes, tase him. Shoot 50,000 volts of electricity through him. But he can hear you. If an officer sees an alert or hears suspicious noise, he can check the area. Oh, so he might go round. Pepper spray his ass. To the face. Yeah, gangster style. You hold it up to the side. Oh wow. They get stunned for 4 turns. Ooh. Hang on. I feel she should have just hit him in the head. Look, they're burning people. I mean, how are they getting away with this shit? Just setting fire to people and just burying skeletons in the front garden? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with these criminals? Sure, arrest them. I hope this isn't like the main gameplay anymore. I liked the old gameplay where you were just sending out coppers to do jobs, and it was interesting. You had some funny shit happen. It was really difficult to play as a good person, which shouldn't surprise some people. When you were playing as a cop, it was really difficult to be a good person. So, take down the door. Only a policeman with the appropriate perk can pick, lock, or break down doors. Noise from broken windows attracts enemies. Okay. Well, he said break down the door, didn't he? So if I click on him... Oh, perk! Ah, I see. So you actually have to go over to perk. Ah, okay. So this is going to be... Oh, this is actually going to be a lot more difficult than I thought. Shoot him? Excellent. Shoot him. Yes, shoot the suspect. We could shoot him in the gun. Yeah, shoot him in the gun. So, is this... Okay, a perk again. I love how the policeman's perk is called burglary. Oh, brilliant. Break down the window. Like, if I was controlling him, I'd have him over here in case the suspect tried to... Like, we know he's not in this room. What's the point in having him here? Well, the AI's dumb. Arrest! Arrest! Oh dear. I don't remember any of us having a shotgun. This is probably not going to go well. November 21st. 22nd. What is it? Sorry, 21st. I was... Oh, click continue.
But today I wasn't so lucky. I mean, it wasn't just a regular funeral, was it? All Sharpwood showed up. Can you imagine? I had a teacher, Mrs. Dawson. I haven't seen her since the 3rd grade. Figured she'd moved or died. I mean, it's not easy to lose track of someone in this town, right? And today I'm looking at her in the crowd, all alive and healthy. Imagine, right? And the crowd was huge. It wasn't even a crowd, more like a whole river of people. I mean, you look at all of them and you can't even see the end. All the roads were blocked. Just thinking. It's weird. There's this dead guy who's making it so an alive guy can't get his groceries on time, right? I mean, I just wanted to say, I really respect Sheriff Wells. He died a hero, right? Ask anyone. Everybody says he's a hero. But I'm just saying, I got a job to do. I don't want to lose it. Nobody wants to lose a job because it's not easy to find a new job in Sharpwood, right? So,
The money's right there in front of your nose. Don't bother with the change.
Mr. Nash, thank you. I just wanted to say that you don't need to call Mr. Summers. I mean, he'll be yelling at me either way. I deserve it, right? I'm just... Oh, by the way, those cigars you asked about? Caesars, right? Mr. Summers said we normally don't have them in stock, but we can order them. Maybe it'll take a couple of weeks or so, but what's a couple of weeks when it's a quality product, right? I remember one day I was looking...
Forget it. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Oh, I hope. I mean, I hope that you won't be leaving too soon. You're like our best customer. Or at least one of our best customers, am I right? I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of folks are leaving. Even Pale Charlie left, and he's even older than you. He's 90 or something. Maybe even 100. I mean, I'm sure you'll find yourself a decent job, right? I mean, have a good day, Mr. Nash.
Well, it didn't go well. They're breach and clear. Clearly should have listened to me.
Hey, Lily. So we're getting rid of this thing tomorrow?
What? We do what?
That drawing thing in the hall. We're taking it down tomorrow? I already called Uncle Dimitri. He'll cart it off for us. Might even get a couple of bucks for it.
Whoa. First, it's not a drawing. It's a tapestry, okay? A beautiful work of art. You didn't notice, did you? Second, it's hanging there for a reason. And third, and most important,
Oh, you mean that drawing in the hall? Great. I'll get a hanger tomorrow so we can put the TV up there. And maybe a VCR, too. What do you think?
Jesse, we are not taking down the tapestry.
TV? That's not a bad idea. Sure, but I was thinking, well, I thought we could put a snack machine here. I'm tired of having to drive 20 minutes over to Bad Ears gas station for smoked cheese in the middle of work. Like I've got nothing better to do, right? As if
You see how much space that giant thing takes up? We can put a TV up, an arcade game, probably even a pinball machine. Speaking of which, my son moved in with his wife and dairy, so we've got an extra VCR. Only thing is, he took all his videotapes with him, so we can't...
Oh, no, tapes are no problem. I've got lots of tapes. Plus, if we tell the guys that everyone's bringing in a couple of movies, then we...
Look, I just need you to...
Hey, what kind of movies you got? All sorts. Bloody Shirt 2, Bloody Shirt 3, Bloody Shirt 4, Hard-Boiled Women, Demons on Fifth Avenue...
And you've got that movie where this pilot is flying around the Earth, but he's running out of fuel over the ocean, so he makes a deal with Satan, and Satan sends him to fight an army of skeletons, and the skeleton general, you can't fuck with him.
Yeah, that's The Wind Blows into Hell. One of my favorites. Goes without saying, that's every man's favorite movie. Am I right or am I right? When I saw him at the end, when the girl throws the sword into the fire, my heart jumped out of my chest. Betty almost needed to call the ambulance. I swear to God.
You need to take better care of yourself, old man.
I've also got this movie. It's actually a cartoon, but it's for adults, This guy gets the ability to undress people with his mind. So he goes into work, and he works in a bank, and his boss is a real bitch. But the bitch has some great boobs, and she calls him over to her.
Tomorrow. We'll just discuss it tomorrow.
And she says there's some problem with this quarterly report. Some kind of paper got filed in wrong, and he asked...
What the hell, Gail? Sit down and get ready to type. We agreed.
Lily, we'll finish that damn letter of yours tomorrow. And if we're lucky, we'll even...
Gail, take off your stupid hat and get back to your desk. I'm the sheriff and you'll do what I say. I'm the sheriff.
Lily, you do know you don't have to be such a bitch, right?
Understand.
Bad Ears gas station closes in half an hour, so if we don't finish this stupid letter in the next 10 minutes, I'll be out of smokes until the morning. And if that happens, I'll be coming into work in a bad mood tomorrow. And if I come into work in a bad mood,
Just shut up and type.
Okay. I'm ready. And for God's sake, let's stop taking half an hour on every sentence, okay?
First, read what you've got so far.
Of course, we won't be able to pay you serious money. It's like we won't be able to pay you anything at all. But I hope that you feel the same as me, that the safety of our native town of Sharpwood is a question of duty and honor, and not of material gain.
No, not just the last sentence. Read everything from the beginning.
Lily, come on,
Read it from the top.
Dear Captain Carter, I imagine you've already heard the sad news that has prompted me to write you. I'll be frank. This letter you're holding is a plea for help. The police department of Sharpwood
All right,
was deprived.
that's enough. I can't take it anymore. We'll just pick up where we left off.
Do you think Captain Carter will even read this?
Lily, let's just finish it. And then...
They got him. The guy from the flower shop, remember? He's one of the neckties. We're sure this time.
Where are they taking him? Are they bringing him here?
They already did. He's here.
Did he have the goods on him? Has he said anything? What does he know?
Well, you want to find out, or you're just gonna sit there?
What happened to him?
Well, as far as I understand, he had a hard time getting into the car.
Right. Didn't like getting out of the car either. And he really didn't like the stairs. And when we handcuffed him, wow, that was no fun at all. And then when he sat down on a chair, he accidentally...
Cut the shit, Charlie.
What? The sheriff asked a direct question, and I'm trying...
Get out! All of you!
Lily, I think it'd be best if you just...
What's the problem, Gale? Isn't it best if the sheriff interrogates important suspects? Isn't it great when the commander takes a personal interest in the work? Don't you think?
Okay, guys, you hear that? Let's get out of here.
Interesting stuff. I'm guessing this is, time-wise, I think this is like late 80s, early 90s, maybe. I mean, they have tasers, so it's got to be closer to the end of the 80s. In fact, no, it's got to be in the 90s. But, yeah, she works with some dickheads. So what have we got here? Willie Moulton. You're from around here, right? I'm sure you've heard Sheriff... I'm sure you heard the Sheriff... Oh, Sheriff Wells got killed. Got killed. So, what do you know about it? Or you and your friends, Lord Lued, Sheriff into an ambush and killed him like a bunch of cowards. You and a necktie gang can either imagine how hard you're going to go down. I know it was somebody in your gang that murdered Sheriff Wells. Just tell me who pulled the trigger and maybe I'll let you go. Even if I knew what you were talking about, I wouldn't tell you nothing. Now, how about a kiss? All cops around here got lips as sweet as you. You scumbag. Let's talk about the drugs. I'm not leaving here until you tell me where your hideout is. As I understand it, you never keep drugs at your base. Why is that? Where do you keep the drugs, bitch? In your panties. You know why? Because no one ever checks in there for anything. You bastard. How dare you?
You could at least hide the suitcase.
What? Oh, this? It's just...
Charlie, shut your trap and get ready to question the suspect. Lily, I just want
You
to...
do understand, Gail, that this will soon be over. All of this. You understand that, right?
I know, Lily. I know.
I need to finish writing that letter to Captain Carter.
Hello, my name is Bogdan. Are you satisfied with your water supply system? I bet you're not. I am here to solve your problem.
Excuse me, what?
It's not so nice to run to the toilet outside in the cold, is it? Especially at our age. You go once, you go twice, and by then you've already frozen your butt off. And it's lucky it's the only thing you've frozen off. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
Look, listen, this isn't my house. I'm just renting it.
All the better. So the homeowner will pay for everything, while you will enjoy the new toilet in warmth and comfort.
Are you selling toilets? You sell toilets at night?
Don't be silly. We'll replace your whole water system. A new toilet in the house is, well, it's the cherry on the cake. You're right. I'm here a little after hours. Well, you see, our farm is just taking its first steps in this business, so I can only visit my customers after I'm done with my day job. But a toilet inside your house is doubly good at night, right? Do understand your needs, sir. I myself had to run to the toilet outside for 20 years, every night. But when I finally got a toilet inside my house,
Please, go. Just go. I want you to leave.
I know what you're thinking. You think that in such a small house there's simply no room for a toilet. But I assure you, if you just allow me to come in for a moment...
Leave right now. I'm asking you to leave.
I just want to save both of us some time, that's all. I know that you'll change your mind. The next time you need to go in the middle of the night, you'll remember me and think, damn, that guy was right. A toilet in the house is what every adult man needs. So, why don't
I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. Now. Leave.
All right. But I bet you won't last a week before you change your mind. I'm telling you right now, you won't last a week.
So that's basically the dude from the last game. In the last game, we played as a police chief, and we had control of the department, and we looked after a city. which was very corrupt. Well, this is after everything happened, everything... I don't know if the game takes into account your past games, like your saved data. It'd be nice if it did. Dear Dylan, Oliver and Edgar, I'd give anything to be sitting with you on the porch of our old house, smoking a cigar, talking and passing the day. I know you have a lot of questions for me, a lot of unpleasant questions. It's not hard to hear them in my head, but it won't be so easy to find the right answer. Is it true what they say about you? My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. I'm just sorry it took me so long. My crime was I trusted the wrong people. I was used and then thrown in the trash. Well, no, we were genuinely trying to make sure we had a... Like, I'm pretty sure part of the game was making sure you had a nest egg. So, he was looking out for his family. His wife was a bitch, but he liked his kids. I don't think you ever saw them, but... Why did you flee from Freiburg? Okay, so Freiburg was the city that we were police chief of. It's not that I ran away. I needed time to regroup, so I could go back and clear my name. Sometimes retreat is the only way to victory. I ran because I didn't want to be a killer in prison. I know so much about every influential scandal in the city that they would never have let me live to see another day in court, to see my day in court. No. I don't like that one. As far as I'm aware, I sold drugs, I sold stolen goods. I did work with the mafia, but that's because it's organised crime. You can't exactly get rid of it. I mean, look at our own history to see how well that it works. So, yeah, it's not that I ran away. Regroup. I like that one. Excuse me. Why did Mum really leave? Oh Christ. Because she decided she wanted to fuck someone 30 years older. To fuck some 30-year-old insurance agent, and I hope he gave her exactly what she wanted. Sadly, your grandmother once told me that I'm too old, that I don't have any energy, and that's why she left. I don't really understand what she meant at the time, but now it seems to me that she hit the nail on the head. Okay, our wife was a bitch. She left us first, if I remember correctly, but we were a workaholic. That seems really spiteful, to say to your kids, I'm a diplomat. And I played him as a diplomat. You know, he was teetering on the edge. He was in the grey area very much. Did you have an affair on the side too? No, I didn't. Actually. You could have done, but I didn't. I wouldn't say that. For one thing, your mother had already left. And it's strange to call a relationship between two people an affair if they only talked on the phone and never met. Yeah, that was right. We did. There was a woman who called us. I can't remember who she was. But, like, it was a really sweet moment. It was your mother who had the affair. Everything that happened to me later was just an absence. I don't know that word. I have love... fantasies that never became a reality. In any case, it's over my... What? No. No, I don't even... Half of that I didn't even understand. Does that make me thick? I don't think so. If you read it to me, I'd understand it. Just go away. Why did you get in bed with the Mafia? Well, it's organised crime. I didn't go to them. They left me no choice. When they threaten to hang your children's heads from a chandelier, you'll do exactly what they ask you, no hesitations or questions. I got in with them because the Mafia can't be defeated, only controlled. And looking at how well I controlled crime in Freiburg, I'd say I managed things pretty well. I would actually say that's pretty accurate for us. We didn't work with the Mafia on everything. Did you kill people? No, I didn't, as far as I'm aware. I never killed anyone. I have many voices, but I'm no killer. I have many voices. What? I didn't kill anyone with my own hands, with my own two hands, but I gave the order that led to some deaths. Sometimes these were bad people, sometimes not so much. It's up to you whether you think that makes me a killer. What? Okay, I didn't order anyone's deaths, except from criminals, and I'm not counting criminals in that. And this is specifically, they had hostages. I never killed anyone. I have many vices. Oh, vices. Okay, that makes sense. Fuck, I'm sorry, guys. That was my fucking dyslexic brain fucking me over. But I'm no killer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like a dumbass now. How is your health? Not well. We were addicted to drugs beforehand and an alcoholic. I feel good, despite parting with your mother, fleeing from the feds and surviving 2 comas. One thing I know, I won't survive the 3rd. Yeah, he was put in 2 comas. It's a really good game. It's one of those games that's a bit bittersweet and can be a bit of a pain in the arse. And RNGesus can fuck you, but it was a good game. I'm not complaining, but I'm lonely. I'm afraid. I'm not going to make any new friends here. Either way, new friends at my age don't lead anywhere, except another funeral. I would never say that to my... This might be the man thing, but men don't speak about our feelings. Even to close friends and family, it's rare. I can't see an old man sending a note like that to his family. That would just concern them. So, although this is no better. Yeah, but it's better than I'm lonely. I have no friends. No. Why didn't you just retire? I catch criminals. That's all I know. It's all I'm good at. I didn't retire because I love my job, and I wasn't too old to keep doing it. Well, because I had nothing else to do. All I had left was an empty house and a dirty barn. What was there to go to? Farming? All my tools had rusted away a long time ago. After a week of retirement like that, I would have put a bullet in my forehead. Fuck no! What? No. No, he was a workaholic and keeping working kept him alive. I put a bullet in my foot. Shut up. Whoever writ that fucking idiot. We need 3 choices. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid I'll be caught, locked in a cage and put on display like a circus freak. And the only power I'll have left is to bash my skull in against the bars of my cell. Jesus Christ. I'm afraid that I won't have a chance to clear my name, or even explain myself. Before the law, before Freiburg, and most importantly, before you. You deserve an explanation, the most... explanation the most. That's why I'm writing this letter. That's a good... I feel as if so, being a GM, I know when someone is trying to point you down a path. You can go down the path of least resistance or the path of most resistance. Most people are going to go least resistance. What are you planning to do next? I've changed a lot, though predictively is still not among my vices. Oh, what? I've changed a lot, though predictability is not among my vices. I know I have to do something. The only question is how far I'll have to go. I can't tell you. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that even I don't know. I'll have to decide 10 seconds from now. Both of those suck, but I'll go with that one because that sounds like he's going to go and kill people to make his point clear, and I don't like that.
We could hardly shut the guy up. He wasn't so tough. I didn't even get to the Phase 3. Phase 3 is where
We don't have a lot of time. They're moving their headquarters, but we should be able to nab most of them if we hurry. It's north of here, the old summer camp. But they never keep the goods at their headquarters. They always use a different place, usually an isolated house on the outskirts. Most of the time these places have random tenants who don't even suspect that there's anything hidden under their floorboards. That way, the drugs can never be linked back to the neckties or the neckties to the drugs. You remember that little tavern called Forsetti? We went drinking there after graduation and broke that big mirror. Mr. Blaine's converted it into a house, and now he rents it out for almost nothing. 2 weeks ago, an old man moved in, and under his floorboards, there's 27 kilograms of heroin.
I'm starting to think that guy is leading us around by the nose. I bet there's 4 or 5 armed guards at the house. But you said it's a small place, right? Well, I bet there's 2 at least. I don't believe they just left the stuff under some old man's floorboards. Even if there is an old man living there, I bet he's in on it. Hey, maybe old man is just a nickname. What do you think? I bet he's a right cutthroat, hunkered down there, ready to ambush us. Maybe he already...
Well, you and Corey, go check it out. Take 2 cars in case it's not just an old man living in the house. Whoever you find there, bring them in. And don't forget about the heroin. Rest of you will come with me to storm their headquarters. Sound good to you, Lily?
So this is more how it was in the old game. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to be an arsehole and a half. I'm going to end the episode here. Because otherwise it's going to be an extremely long one. We might make these episodes a little bit longer. I'll have to see. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the first episode of This is the Police 2, which is, yeah, it's just a cool little game. Well, This is the Police was. We'll see what this one is like. But yeah, until then, I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, leave a like or perhaps a comment. And I will see you in the next episode, guys. So take care, everyone. And as always, bye-bye for now.